Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. So I want to say sorry first off because I know I said I wasn't going to film on my laptop anymore, but I had a very slow Stephanie moment and my memory card that my camera came with does not hold enough memory for me to record a whole video, and so therefore I can only record 15 minutes, and so I have to stop, upload it. It takes about an hour to upload and then finish filming, which takes way too long and I don't have the patience for that, so I'm just gonna go buy a bigger memory card. But until then, my trusty laptop is always here. So sorry in advance, but at least I'm trying to record. And then I also want to say sorry, you can see my dogs running in and out because the door is open, and I normally would close my door, but my husband's working right now and I don't want them to destroy the house, so if I leave the door open I can hear if they're doing something, so you may see some tails in the background running back and forth. But yeah, also I got so much to say today apparently. My brother called halfway through my video and he wanted to FaceTime me, and since he's in Japan right now and I don't get to talk to him very often, I was like, psh, I'm just going to keep filming and record because, or obviously keep filming and talk to my brother because I didn't know how long it was going to take, so I decided to do both. So if you see me talking to someone, I'm not talking to air or anything. I'm talking to my brother. He's FaceTiming me, and he was such a good sport because halfway through the video I'm just like, this, and then he's looking at me, he's like, yeah. So he let me do all sorts of things, and he just sat there talking, which was really nice. But yeah, sorry I've been so chatty. And this for me is a very classic red lip, which is inspired by my friend Kat because she wears red lips all the time, and she's like, I want you to do a red lip tutorial. So this is what I came up with. I have a very soft cut crease going on, but I hope you guys can see what's doing, and I hope the lighting's way better than it's been before. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it, and if you like it, subscribe, and if not, then don't watch, okay? Love you, bye.
Hi my loves, I'm just going to start off with priming my face with a Too Faced Hangover Primer. Just going in all over my face. My face has been really dry, so I do prime my face a lot in this video. That is completely unnecessary, but I need to give some moisture back in my face. Then I'm going in with the Smashbox Water Primer and just spritzing that all over my face. And then going in with the Hourglass Veil Primer, and I'm just going to put this all on the outside of my face because I feel like that works best for me. I've been loving it recently, and I just put it on the outside of my face. Then I'm going in with the Makeup Forever Mattifying Primer, and I put that in the center of my face in my T-zone area because that gets the most oily for me, and I feel like this soaks up all the moisture in that area. Then I'm going in with good old Scotch tape. And I'm going to place a piece of tape on the back of my hand, stick it on there, take it off, and stick it on there again to get some of the tackiness off so it doesn't hurt the outside of my eye when I put it on. You're just going to line it up from the corner of your eye to where your eyebrow would end if it was longer. And this is going to create that very nice cat eye look for you. And you're just going to repeat the same on the other side. It's okay if you mess up and you have to take it off a couple times. I had to do it too, so yeah. Then I'm going to go in with MAC Prolong Wear Concealer in NC25, and I'm just going to use this to prime my eyes. I really like this as a primer because it doesn't crease throughout the day. My eyeshadow stays exactly where it's supposed to be, so yeah. And I think it has the technology in there not to crease and not to create those fine lines, so it's a pretty good primer for your eyes if you want to use it that way. So I'm just going to rub that all in, make sure it's all blended in. And then I'm going in with a Shade and Light palette by Kat Von D, and I'm going in the shade Ludwin, which is this neutral color, and I'm just going to use that to set my concealer. So it'll be easier to blend out my colors later on. Then I'm going in with my Lorac Probe Matte Palette in the shade Latte, and I'm just going to take a Makeup Geek brush, I think it's her Stiff Dome brush, and I'm just going to cut out my crease. Slowly and gently cut out my crease. This takes a lot of time, so I just want you to be patient, but you want to grab a little bit of product and build it up. You don't want to grab too much at first. So just go back and forth in windshield wiper motions and just cut out that crease. If you don't have a crease that's really defined, you can do it above your natural crease so you can have more of a bigger eye. Then I'm just going in with one of my BH Cosmetic brushes in the shade Corduroy, and again, just building it up. You want to take some of the product, tap it off, and just keep working it. You're going to make that crease darker, and it's going to have more dimension the more colors you put in there. But remember, always start with a little product and build it up. You don't want to slap too much on there because it's going to be harder to blend. Then I'm just going in with the Zoeva brush in the shade Latte again, and I'm just blending out those harsh lines. Then I'm going in with one of my Bellamy brushes in the shade Chocolate, and I'm going to pick it up, tap the product off, and I'm, again, just going to essentially build that crease. So we're just going to go back and forth, windshield wiper motions. Be patient. This does take a little bit of time. So if you have some time, just lie around. You can practice blending. And yes, you can see my dog's tail because he was running back and forth out of this room. Then again, just going in with my Zoeva brush and blending out all harsh lines. You want the harsh line to be near your lid where your crease would be. You want that harsh line, but anything above it you want to blend out. Then I'm taking the shade Jet Black on a definer brush, and I'm just going in where that tape is on the edge, and I'm just slowly blending it in and moving it sideways. I want to create a nice harsh cat eye look. It's always weird. We say we don't want harsh lines, but then you got to blend it out, but then sometimes you want harsh lines, so yeah. You're just going to repeat both process. The same thing on both eyes. And then again, just blending it all out. You can take more Latte or you can go in with a blank brush. Then I'm taking the shade Linen and Bear and I'm mixing them together on a MAC brush, and I'm putting this all over the center of my lid. This gives us that big pop where you can actually see the harsh line from the cut crease, but it makes your lid look so much better because then you can clean up all the product that fell down. Then I'm going in with my Makeup Forever palette. I'm taking the first two shades with my finger and I'm just dabbing it on my eyes. I didn't want this to be a completely matte look, so gotta give me some shimmer in there. Then I'm just taking my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On eye pencil in the shade 0, and I'm waterlining my eyes. I get really fed up with my tape in a minute, so I just take it off and I finish lining my eyes because, yeah, it was just annoying. And you see, Shazam, you have a awesome cat eye. This tape didn't want to come off, so I was getting really frustrated. But look at that sharp line. It looks gorgeous. Then I'm just going to line my tight line with that shade 0 pencil, but I want it very thin because I'm going to go in with another definer brush and I'm going in with that Jet Black again, and I'm going to smudge this out. I want a very soft liner, not so harsh. And this is about the time my brother called, so if you see me talking, that's why. Then I'm going in with Maybelline Pumped Up Colossal Eye Mascara, and I'm just coating my lashes before I put some falsies on. You don't have to put on falsies, but if you want to, go all for it. I'm going in with my velour lashes in the shade, or in the style, Hey Shorty, and I'm just popping them on. But if you just want to rock some natural lashes, go right ahead. This is not as easy as it looks. It took me about 12 minutes to put on these eyelashes because I was talking to my brother. And he was making fun of me the whole time. Then I'm going in with L'Oreal BB Cream Anti-Fatigue to hide those bags because, let's face it, I have some pretty bad bags underneath my eyes. If anyone has any tips to get rid of them, please let me know, because I have not found anything that works. But I'm just going to rub that all in. Then I'm going in with L'Oreal Lumi in the shade W3 and N12, and I'm going in with my Morphe G6 brush, and I'm just blending this all in. I fast forwarded this because, you know, I was talking the whole time, and yeah. But you just want to press it in and then blend it all out. Then I'm going in with my damp beauty blender, and I'm just soaking up that excess product, especially on my T-zone area, because I do make a lot of facial expressions throughout the day, so it tends to crease up and get really dry around there. So I try to soak up as much product as I can to prevent that. Then I'm going in with my MAC Prolong Wear Concealer in the shades NC25 and NC35, and I'm mixing them together, and I'm just going to conceal underneath my eyes. I'm going in with that Morphe G6 brush again, and I'm just blending it all in. Look at that difference from one concealed eye to the other. Love concealer. And then I'm just going to highlight the rest of my face, my chin, my cupid's bow, my nose, and my forehead. Then I'm going in with Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just going to set my concealer underneath my eyes. I'm using a Real Technique setting brush. Then I'm going to contour my nose. This is the Smashbox contour pencils. I'm using the shade Bronze, and I'm just going to carve out my nose, and I'm going in with this tiny, tiny beauty blender, and I'm just going to blend that out. Then I'm going in with my Too Faced cocoa powder, and I'm just setting the rest of my face. This isn't necessary for me. I have to set my foundation or else it looks really funky, but you don't have to. Then I'm going to contour and just bronze my face a little bit with the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Palette, and I'm using my Makeup Geek chiseled brush. And I'm just carving out my cheekbones, and I'm going over my forehead a little bit. Don't worry, I will blend this all out so it doesn't look so harsh right now. It always starts off looking really harsh, but then you just blend, 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 blend. Then I'm going in with the darker shade, the warmer shade I should say, and then I'm just going to bronze the rest of my face. Then I'm just going to take some of that bronzer and I'm going to put it on my nose, and I'm just going to define my contour just a little bit on my nose. Then I'm going in with Becca Flower Child Blush. And I'm just going to put this on the apples of my cheeks and blend it back. Then I'm going to do my eyebrows. No one likes watching eyebrows. They're really boring to me, so I'm just going to, you know, power of editing, go bada bing, bada boom, and hopefully my eyebrows will be done soon. And voila, look at that. I do have a scar on my eyebrow, as I've said before, and I do not like to cover it up. It gives me character, so yeah. I'm just going on with, I think it was one of my Urban Decay brushes that came with the palette, and I'm going in with more Latte and Corduroy, and I'm going to put that underneath my eye, and I'm going to smoke out my lash line. And then I'm just going in with that Bare and Linen again, and I'm going to give myself an inner corner highlight. Then I'm going in with Becca Opal Highlighter, and I get super excited, and I tell my brother how much I love highlighting, and it's so pretty, and he just sat there and he laughed at me, but like I said, he's a good sport, and he just lets me do what I want. Whether I'm talking makeup to him, I'm sure he doesn't understand anything I'm saying, but he sits there and he lets me do it. But I'm going to highlight the top of my cheekbones, my nose, and my Cupid's bow. I'm going in above my eyebrows too, just to give me that little bit of highlight that I want. Then I give you two lip colors. The first one is a very nudie lip, because if the red lip is too harsh for you or you just don't think that you can rock one, I do use Gerard Cosmetics, the one that Jaclyn Hill created. It's called Buttercup. This is by far my favorite lipstick of all time. I've said this before. I love this lipstick. It's so creamy. It's so buttery. So this is by far my favorite one. And then I'm just going to top it with the Buttercream lip gloss. But that is your first look if you have your nudie lips. But then if you want to go with some red lips, I'm going in with the NYX lip liner in Hot Red, and I'm just lining my whole lips, and then I'm going to fill them in with the liner. Then I'm going in with the lipstick from Revlon in the shade Love That Red. And this is one of the ones that I just bought, and it's such a pretty red. So I'm just going to fill in my lips. And there's your finished look. It's a very nice warm cut crease with a nice red lip. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, I'll see you then. Bye!